Welcome back, everyone, to, well, actually, I guess not really welcome back. I think this is the first time we've ever been live on Thanksgiving evening. Welcome back. I've got my Topo Chico. Lauren has COVID. I hope I don't. And, yeah. It's like, really? We're just on a cruise and Lauren comes back with COVID. What's up with that? Oh, wait. COVID cruise might actually be a thing. I don't know. Last time I had COVID, I didn't get it from Lauren. Or I'm sorry, last time Lauren had COVID, I didn't get it. The Jack got a little sick the last time around, and Max was just asymptomatic. Part of me wonders if it's either from the cruise or if it was from Max, and maybe Max asymptomatically carried it to Lauren. I'm not sure because Lauren got back before. No, Lauren started having symptoms before she even saw Max, so that's not possible. Cruise COVID it is. Yeah, China, it's going a little wild, huh? You know, it seems like Foxconn has provided some money to some of the Foxconn protesters to help sort of settle that situation down. Basically saying, hey, look, take 10,000 renminbi and you're fired. It's about $1,500. That is something that that has been seen. But yeah, there's a lot of fear that China's COVID madness is going to go wild again. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Their trends aren't looking good. Don't drink and drive, says Nathan. Nathan, you couldn't speak closer to the truth. That is very important. Hope Lauren feels better. Thank you very much. Yep, I hope the same. Discord fam in the house. That's awesome. Just leaving this sus comment. Ooh, Juan, talk dirty. Hey, meet Kevin. White meat or dark meat? Yeah, if you're talking about chicken, usually I like white chicken. Tattooed chef to the moon. I think there's a greater chance that APE stock will go to the moon while Adam Aaron sells a sauna out of it. Tattooed chef earnings review. That's actually interesting. That's something I haven't done in a long time. Back what, $18, $19, $20, somewhere around there. I'm like, I'm out of here. I can't handle these people's marketing and their advertising budgets and such. It'd be kind of interesting to look again. I wish I had my big iPad here, but I didn't get it. Sometimes I go sit in different places around the house and read. I was reading earnings calls and reports today. But Tattoo Chef isn't one that I've been very focused on. Of course, a lot of stocks are obviously down in the toilet, but look, let me see what their last filing was. Here's their 10Q, September 3rd. Oh, they're November 17th. Oh, they just had earnings a week ago. Oh, that's great. A week ago today. How convenient. Sure, we can take a peek at this. We'll do that. Do you support Sam Bankman-Fried on the NYT interview? I don't think he should get any more press anymore. If he gets press, it should be from jail. I'm very you can't run a company that badly and then just say, sorry, I suck at running companies. You can't do that. I don't care if your intentions were right. You were, in my opinion, at bare minimum, negligent with other people's money. Criminally negligent. So no, I couldn't support Sam Bankman-Fried doing anything. You should do a timeline of the ups and downs of your life since starting YouTube. It's been so dramatic. I always think that that actually kind of makes life fun. I try to look at the bright side. On the bright side, it's like that YouTube channel. You know what happened to their views, by the way? Their views went to like poopy doopy. I don't mean to laugh at them. I'm laughing at myself saying poopy doopy. But yeah, but yeah, you got to look at the bright side of stuff. Do you see Robinhood go bankrupt? No. I have no idea. I mean, it's always possible. Meet, drink, drank, drunk, drive, Kevin. Oh, that's like DDDD. It's like a quad Ds. That's cool. All right, let's briefly look at what we got over here. So this is Tattooed Chef. So the way I usually like to do this is the first thing I like to do is the balance sheet. It looks like, and I'm just going to do this rough here. It looks like we've got an inventory, and I'm going to do this rough. We've got a rough, and this is just mental math here, okay? Mental math, it looks like we've got a 40% increase roughly in inventory here. So we've definitely got some more shipments that have come in. If we look at the current assets, I don't like to use inventory as current assets because I think inventory can go stale. You can discount the inventory, but I never like to take the inventory at full value. If you wanted to use it as a current asset, mark it down by 30%. But if I just take receivables and cash, I think that's reasonable. That's going to put us at about $28 million of cash. Okay, so then we've got plant, property, and equipment here of $68 million. It looks like that's increased by about 50% here. That's a nice little boost there in plant, property, and equipment. And it looks like they've gone into they've more than doubled their lease over here. So this is over 100%. Again, I'm not doing exact math here because I don't care enough to do it exact math on this. I'm just kind of, oh my God, what the hell? How do you, $46 million of payables? That's probably for your inventory. That's insane. On top of that, you've got 20 mil on your line of credit. That puts you at 66. But those are all current liabilities, and you actually don't have that many long-term liabilities. I actually wouldn't give them any long-term liabilities. I personally don't really view leases as long-term liabilities. But that's a lot. That's a lot of payables. I mean, you need to sell product to be able to just pay your pay. They don't have enough money to pay their bills right now. You've got $46 million here in payables. Now, in fairness, is it due within 6 months? Obviously, current liabilities are due within a year. But if those are due within a month, you have $28 million of cash, and you've got 76 mil of inventory. You better get through that cycle really dang fast, right? So that's interesting to me. What about share count? How have they been doing over here? Again, this is Tattooed Chef. I really don't know why we're looking at this, but it looks like they've issued, we've got another 1.4 million shares of dilution here, which mental math is about another 2% of dilution in 9 months. So if I add another third, that's about 2.5% of annual dilution. So you're losing about 2.5% of value on the stock just because of the shares being issued. But they have to do that because they need money, and they're losing money. That's why they need money. Yeah, look at that. Oh gosh, this is actually not good. Their loss has actually accelerated. Why? Operating expense. Oh my gosh. Their operating expenses doubled. Their operating expenses doubled while their revenue went up by what? 10%? 12%? That's about a 12% increase in revenue. Am I reading this right? Yeah, that's about a 12% increase in revenue, and their OpEx doubled. That's very, very bad. That should be 2x, not 100x, but again, whatever. What? What? Oh my gosh. No way. Holy crap. Okay, this is like an example of the worst document you could ever look at. Holy crap. Look at this, okay? This is 2021. Revenue, 155 million. Cost of revenue, 139. Okay, that's terrible, first of all, because OpEx included your negative, which you were. You were negative around $75 million. But with a growth company, you expect more revenue and lower costs, right? Not what happened here. Your revenue went up by about 12%, but your costs exploded to where you are now negative. Every dollar of Tattooed Chef product that sells, they lose money. Holy crap. This is a lesson of how not to run a business. Wait. I gotta do the math on this because it's so ridiculous. And I'm not just like trying to poop on this for any reason. I am legit shocked. Ask any course member, because in the course member live, sometimes we'll do this. You ask any course member, I look at this stuff regularly. And I don't think I've seen one that's been upside down like this. I mean, Amazon gets close in certain departments, but this is crazy. Okay, so let's be a little more exact. So it's actually a 15% increase in revenue. 15% increase in revenue, but costs went up 29.5%. But look at this, folks. This is terrible. This is probably the worst part, is that their costs of goods sold is greater than their revenue. They would be better off not being in business than selling the product, because the more product they sell, the more money they lose. You have got to be kidding me. This is This is not giving thanks here. This is the opposite. This is like giving loss. Net cash in operating activities, $67 million burned. Uh-oh, that looks terrible. Oh man, that looked like a 1940s TV there for a second. And it wasn't even color. Anyway, so where are they getting money from? Oh, they're borrowing it, of course. They borrowed about $30 million on their line of credit. Oh man. No. I don't know. I don't know why somebody had to bring that up in the comments. But that was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. I don't know if I could have seen a worse. Like, how long did we spend on that? 5 minutes? In the 5 minutes I spent on that, I probably have seen the worst financial report ever of my life. In 5 minutes on a growth company. Whatever. Nano Dimension. Okay, and SoFi. So if you actually go back and just type into YouTube, Meet Kevin Nano Dimension, I did a pretty deep dive on Nano Dimension. And I talked about how you have, like, 3D printing is really good for like prototypes, but that company is trying to get other companies to use 3D printing for mass production. It's not something I think companies are going to remotely speculate on during a recessionary environment. I could not be optimistic about Nano Dimension at the moment. Who knows? Maybe the thing's doubled. I haven't looked. Let's see here. Push that button. And then I push that button. And then that button. Nano Dimension. $2. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that used to be like 16. Well, I mean, 8 to 16, I think, is what I remember. So, yeah. So, a lot of people asking about SoFi. Talk about BlockFi. Dude, BlockFi, man. You know, I lost a lot of money investing on BlockFi. I'm so devastated. It sucks. I don't know that I really want to talk about that. So SoFi, I really like SoFi. I actually think they had a very, very good earnings report. Theirs was quite impressive. Let me see here. 3 weeks ago, we went through this with course members. Let's see. Yeah, I thought, actually, this is what I wrote. Member ad rate slowed from 69% to 61%. Still amazing, though. So I had to grab the 69% from one of the other docs. What else did I highlight here? Oh, personal loans are exploding. I thought that was really interesting at SoFi, that the amount of personal loans they're doing here in origination volume is insane. A 71% increase. I mean, that is absolutely remarkable. Mortgages and like refinances understandably plummeted, and student loans as well. The whole student loan drama crap doesn't help. Oh, well. Oh my gosh, look. Oh my gosh, hey, dude, hey, WhatsApp scammer. Dude, talk to us. What's up, dude? What's up, WhatsApp scammer? Like, can you, like, what country are you in? Like, we're not going to come find you. We get it. Like, you're trying to make a living and stuff. But, like, I don't think we've ever had a chance to dialogue. I mean, you got my picture, so it's familiar. Like, dude, I'm just going to WhatsApp you right now. Maybe we could try. I mean, I'd rather you talk in the chat. But I want to know, like, what's up? Where's my WhatsApp? A lot of people are guessing Nigeria. Can you blink twice if it's Nigeria? It's Thanksgiving, man. We got to have a dialogue, okay? It's Thanksgiving. We got to do it. What's your number? All right. How am I going to do this? Dude, I don't know how to type that freaking number. New contact. Oh, God. How do I do that? Plus 44. Isn't that Germany? No, that's 49. Plus sign 44. Dude, that doesn't even come up. I don't know how to use WhatsApp. That's the problem. Oh, there it is. It says United Kingdom. Okay. 743 835 0021. Okay. I'm gonna name you scammer. Okay. I'm not trying to offend you. I'm just, I'm just gonna call it like it is. Yo. All right. All right. Let's see what happens. I wonder if I could share the screen on this. I probably could. Wait, did you just block me? Where'd it go? Messages and calls are end-to-end encrypted. Why did it disappear? Oh no, there it is. Okay. All right, let's see if I get a reply from them. All right, if they reply, I'll put the screen up. So the scammer, I hope he answers. And it's Thanksgiving, man. It's okay. Like if you're chill, I know you got work to do. I know you're a hustler. I don't think you're an elite hustler, because if you were, you wouldn't be a scammer. But at least shoot me back like a Thanksgiving, like happy Thanksgiving, man. Okay. And by the way, I have to say, I'm sorry, Mr. WhatsApp scammer, but I have finally gotten rid of all of the bots in the comments. If you notice, in my last 4 videos, no bots. Not a single bot, baby. I have beat the bots. Hell yeah. Honestly, I was getting so frustrated with the bots, because you look at the, I like looking at the comments sometimes, and you look at the comments and it's like, dude, there's so many freaking bots. You can't even see what's going on. It's so frustrating. And so I feel like that hurts the community. So I'm glad I was able to get rid of the bots. Shift Technologies. Yeah, so I've been talking about this one for probably over a year and a half. I first of all, when we had the used car shortage, that's when I got out of Shift. I'm like, you can't be in a car seller in a car shortage. There's no way, because they make money on volume. It's like you can't be in Redfin or EXPI when the real estate market is slowing you down. You can't be in those because they're volume-based companies, right? It's kind of like you can't be in a financial services company when all of a sudden transactions plummet 50%. It's just a bad idea. Because they make money off every transaction, right? And then obviously now used car prices are falling, so it's more of a problem. Anyway, someone here says I am a female bot. Well, then you're allowed to stay. We don't get enough of you around here, so you're welcome to stay. Bots are a joke on YouTube at the moment. They're very bad, very, very, very bad. Do you think Tesla has hit bottom? Oh, prank call the scammer. Oh, that's a good idea. How do I do that? Audio. No way. There's no way. All right. It ain't working. All right. Somebody says, brother, do not send anything to that number. It's so easy to do a zero contact hack. What does that mean? Never heard of that. Does that mean I'm screwed? Dude, he's going to get your number. Let him call me back. I hope he calls back. Never call a scamming number. Oops. Yeah, whatever. What are you going to do? You got to put on a show, man. Okay, so has Tesla hit bottom? A lot of it unfortunately comes down to Elon's insanity. I think Elon needs to take a chill pill, and somebody needs to stand next to him and go, shut the F up, and actually say it. I like Elon, okay? But he's turning into Trump. Trump doesn't need to come back to Twitter. We already got him. It's Elon. What did he just tweet? Here. Look at this. Associated Press says New Twitter owner Elon Musk said he is granting amnesty for suspended accounts, which online safety experts predict will spur a rise in harassment, hate speech, and misinformation. Elon Musk, Associated Press, is such an expert in misinformation. Twitter couldn't hope to compete. I mean, I don't get offended easily, but personally, I'm kind of offended. Like, I actually have a lot of respect for the Associated Press. And I don't know, maybe but somebody's going to clip me one day and that'll bite me in the butt. But, and I'm not saying every reporter there is great. Same thing at the Times and the Journal, but I'm a big fan of journalism. And, I think he really just should shut his trap, and he shouldn't be bagging on journalists this much. I mean, it's like he works for the Trump campaign. So I don't know. I think it's frustrating. Yes, regarding buying Tesla, I should be buying Tesla this week. Stay tuned. There's a reason for that. That I'll be buying it this week. Activision dead. Dude, I was looking at Activision today. The problem is their revenue is plummeted. I literally looked at the earnings for Activision today, and their revenue has dropped off a cliff. You're paying 40 times this year's revenue for them. They're overvalued because of, this year's EPS. They're overvalued because of the merger potential. Musk is right, Kevin. Sorry, dude. I'm not saying he's not. I mean, maybe he is. I'm just saying half of people, I think, are going to say Elon's right. And the other half are going to be like, dude, Elon, like, not cool. If I were a journalist and I worked for the Times or AP, I'd be like, shit, I can't buy a Tesla. Like, I would be disrepresenting the company I work for by having a Tesla. And then that one person doesn't buy a Tesla. That's potentially 10 fewer people who don't buy a Tesla. And that goes around and around and around and around. So I just think it's bad business, right? It's not smart for Elon to be shitting on the media. It's too Trump-esque. This is true. Elon is a genius who's getting too distracted in stupid tweets. Completely agree. Yeah, I have seen this, and this has been very frustrating to me. This is true. But remember, just because there are some bad articles doesn't mean they all are. That doesn't make all journalists bad, right? So somebody here writes, have you seen the lack of real journalism on the FTX? So New York Times screwed up on their fluff piece on FTX. That was disgusting, A. B, the second one that's been circulating was a Wall Street Journal opinion piece. That's lame, man. Opinion pieces don't reflect the paper. But the New York Times one was bad. So that is correct. It's simple. The powers that be have been hidden behind the narrative for the last 50 years, and now they have got the paperwork in place. They're going to hide behind the other narrative to enforce it. I mean, maybe. I'm not a very conspiratorial person. I'm not saying you are. I consider myself pretty optimistic. And like, I try to see the best in everything. Even like haters or whatever, like, hey, you know what? I understand there are reasons to be frustrated in this market. I get it. Can you give me a bit more info on the $5 million challenge? Monday. How did you let Gavin win again? Oh, damn. Yeah, so I didn't run against Gavin here in 2022. There's running against an incumbent Democrat in California is very, very difficult because you have to win in the primaries. If you don't win the primary, you're screwed. Basically, you can't compete against the incumbent Democrat unless you're running as a Republican who's generally not going to get the showing for a primary. So you're almost always going to have a Democrat governor in California because of the primary system. If you're up against an incumbent, you're screwed because of the primary system again, especially same party. And I mean, the amount of money that you would need to win would be exorbitant. You would be trying to do what happened in the LA mayoral race, and the mayor still loses. We invited him to come on the channel for getting the word out, since I think we've got a lot of California voters here. They never came. That's probably why they lost. I'm just kidding. He actually used a lot of, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I mean, like, these are some of these things are common sense, but Caruso in LA was using a lot of my similar strategies for, like, combating homelessness and crime. I was actually very impressed with it, mostly because I felt like I was looking at my own plan, which is like kind of like a humble brag. I'm trying to be conscious of that. Anyway, Reagan was governor. That's true, but the problem is way back then, there were more, like, California wasn't as left. Wait, are you genuinely taking a position of defending the media? Yeah, yeah. I think mainstream media is more good than bad. I don't know. Maybe people will hate me for that. You know, yeah. I mean, I really respect what journalists do. You know, I know people don't like Jim Cramer or whatever, but I actually think the journalism that you get on Bloomberg, the journalism that you get in Barron's, the journalism that you get, honestly, from the Associated Press or Reuters, is generally very good. And just because, like, you know, okay, hey, AP says, you know, online safety experts predict will spur a rise in harassment. Okay, somebody probably did predict that a rise in harassment will happen. It doesn't mean it will. You know, it's just, hey, here's what's going on. I mean, they're just doing their job. I don't know. What do I think about McCarthy as speaker? It'll be really interesting, you know? Am I still friends with Graham? I don't know. You'd have to ask him that. I haven't talked to Graham in 5-6 months, something like that. It's really sad. I mean, I'm down to talk, but see, I'm not and I'm not saying he is. I'm not a good, like, I don't hold grudges. Lauren does. And I'm saying that because everybody's different. I'm not trying to throw Lauren under the bus. She knows that, and she would admit to that. We're very different in that, and that's okay. I think one of the reasons we do well together is because we are different. So we have different viewpoints, you know. So, but again, I think it's okay to have different viewpoints. 50 or 75 next month. 50. Journalists have changed. Look at the media bias towards Biden. Yeah, I do believe that. I do think, and I want to be clear, I do think there is rigging in the media. I want to be clear about that. Like, I think when I ran my governor campaign, the way the system was rigged, mostly because of the leadership focusing on no, we have to only show the incumbent. We don't want to upset the incumbent because then we won't get views. I don't think that makes the individual journalists bad. I think the corporate structure of, like, corporate media, I think there's a lot of rigging there. From personal experience, whether it's censorship or rigging or directions of stories. Maybe that's why the NYT fluff piece was what it was. But I think individual journalists are generally good people who are working hard and looking for the truth. I tried messaging you on Insta to help me become a member of Stocks and Psych. I mean, go to meetkevin.com/join. The Black Friday coupon code expires tomorrow. If you have any issues, just send me an email, kevin@meetkevin.com. If you want a custom bundle, send me an email, kevin@meetkevin.com. We are like 200 emails down because so many people are emailing us for this holiday thing, and it's just 2 of us replying. I've probably responded to about 150 emails already today. So I'm trying. If the email says Kevin as the signature, it's from me. That's our rule. Opinions on leaps at this point. Balls low. I think it's risky because if we get high inflation, you know, you're gonna have a bad problem. Yeah, I agree with that. The media is paid off by the incumbent. Yeah. That's probably true. Unfortunately, that is probably true. So see, I'm trying to, like, I don't want to cast like a broad, like, thing saying, oh, all media is good, all media is bad. This all started because I just think Elon should shut his mouth. It's not his, in my opinion, it's not in the best interest of Twitter or advertisers or Tesla to be yapping the way he is. But whatever. Come back to Rust for Force Wipe. Let's go, man. Thursday. Let's get on the Thursday wipe. Wipe today. What, like 6 hours ago, 9 hours ago, 7 hours ago, 7.5 hours ago, 12 noon wipe. Let's go. Let's go play Rust right now. You know, should I set up a camera in my garage and play Rust, play video games at night? I don't have that much time anymore to do that, but I'll run a poll. Stream games at night. There we go. All right, I ran the poll. Oh, I think it froze there for a second. Elite Hustlers comes out tomorrow. Probably sometime in the afternoon, like by 5 o'clock or something like that. So it's live for the weekend. Come back to WoW. Do you think the government will actually go after Sam Bankman-Fried? I think so. I think he'll see his day of justice, so to speak. When am I buying properties again? Twitch stream? Yeah, stream on Twitch or YouTube. I mean, I'm just so used to YouTube. Why Twitch? Apex Legends. Rust. Old school hardcore Iron Man. When are they doing another Iron? When are they doing one of those events again, where they like do the 2x for like 3 months or something like that? What are those events called again? Where they do those? I don't know. Maybe somebody can let me know in the chat. I don't remember what that was, but I know you can just do hardcore leagues. That's it. Yeah. Old school. When's the next league? I don't have time for like a normal. I gotta launch House Hack. Wow, of course. Yeah, when are they doing another league? Did they just have? Oh, they just had one. Oh, well, they had one last January. Maybe that means one's coming up again. Does anybody know when the next one is? Anyway, would you invest in SpaceX if I could? You know, I was looking at Rocket Lab today, and it really made me want to invest in SpaceX. Yeah. I'm playing. Yeah, there are options lectures in Stocks and Psychology of Money, though there will be a lot more coming. I'm playing Rust with a guy you'd really like. Works in politics for a prominent politician. No way. What server are you on, Mask? What's up, man? How you doing, dude? Are you on Trio or Duo? Dude, this guy Mask. I'm playing Rust with Lauren one day, and we get in this bow fight. I can't remember if one of us ended up killing his friends or whatever, but then this guy Mask killed both of us. And I said I said something in the chat, like the voice chat. I just pressed the local voice chat button. And then he's like, "No way, dude, does that mean Kevin?" He's like, "Here, let me get you up, man. Here's a bandage. Here's some clothes. Here's your bow back." And I'm like, "Oh." It was so cool. And then after that, I actually played with Mask for quite a bit. He's a really good guy. So selfless, really great guy. Thoughts on that FSD wide release? Yeah, I think it's great. I'm excited about that. How'd you get rid of the bots? I will make a video on that probably next week. So stay tuned. Sorry, I know you just donated $25, but if I talk about it now, it's going to be a disaster next week. We have so far picked 5 apprentices that will be getting interviewed in person in New York. Yeah. What flavor? Oh, this is just regular water. You know, I actually don't like the spiked ones. They just came out with the seltzer topos or whatever. Not a big fan. I want to be clear. This is not an external sponsorship. I'm not getting paid by Topo to say this. Although one time they did give me free Topo because I had shouted them out so much. But I feel like that was like, I don't know. I guess that was kind of just like a thank you because I had shouted them out so much. But no, I never shouted Topo out in hopes of even making $1. I just thought water Gatorades. Gatorades, you gotta be careful with the Gatorades. Okay, 68% of you say yes, but if I add up the no and don't game, that's a big 30%. Some people are like, man, don't game, dude. Go find real estate. How's your DUI case going? I hate talking about that because like, how are you supposed to say anything honestly, really, before you actually have like a court date. I wish I had like my court date was like the next day. I really think I would have been totally fine, but you never know. I mean, I don't know. So I just have to see what happens play out. Yeah, it sucks. What are you going to do? You know, it just is what it is. Don't drink and drive though. Bad idea. Isn't that guy a hater? Probably. I don't have a date. That's the problem. What could Twitter learn from YouTube, Twitch? I don't know if Elon would be open to. I mean, YouTube really has the model down. YouTube is just smart. They really have it down. Balance out the hard work with gaming. Heck yeah. Gaming is a waste for cost of opportunity. Well, I mean, it depends, because if you only work, then you end up burning out, right? DUI hotel. VR games. You know, I've tried VR once or twice. We have little VR goggles. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of VR. I mean, it was kind of cool. I did the what's it called? The roller coaster ride thingy. I don't know. I mean, like, it definitely makes you dizzy, makes you feel like you're actually on it, which is kind of weird. You know, if they had Ready Player One or like VR shooters that were actually good, I'm game. Oh yeah, but anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, what about Lauren having to pay 50 hours? Well, she's sick in bed with COVID right now, so I can do whatever I want. I could throw a party right now if I wanted to. You know, this room that I'm in right now is so sound tight that my son was like 2 years old sleeping in the crib right above me, and we had a dance party in here with like 6 or 7 people, girls and guys, and Lauren, of course, and the music was cranking, the bass and everything. You go upstairs, you could hear nothing. It was like if you kind of went like, do I hear it? I think I hear it. It was great. I overbuilt this room. I built a lot of this room myself. Warzone. Ooh. Work for a used car dealership. Banks are going under. So far 3. Wait, Jacob, can you tell us more about that? My girlfriend says... What? Mikasia? Mikasia? Mika Cassia. Casia would be Cassia. Cassia. Mikasia, what's up? There. Talk about your weight loss journey. Are you calling me fat in the past? No, it's yeah, I got to do a video about that. I definitely gained way too much weight during the pandemic. Meat breath. Ooh, that's a good one. See, but I like that because it sounds like meat. You know, like, oh, what kind of meat did you have? You know, was it like the question earlier, white chicken or dark chicken? You know, the last time we did, an analysis in the course member streams on Lemonade, we were not very excited about them actually getting to grow profitability. Do I ride a bike? No, I run. Fed U-turn in February, stocks up, housing bottom? Maybe. Fedcoin? Yeah, well, remember, folks, what do I always say about blockchain? And I feel like I did just sponsor Meet like 2 days ago, but I don't do sponsors anymore today. Okay. No, nobody flips better than Meet Kevin. From one day to the next, everything flips. That's just the way it is. You're gonna be around Kevin. You're gonna see flips. You're gonna see lots of flips. Flip Meet. You're gonna see me flip Meet. Oh dear. Internships start in January. Yeah, probably. If somebody was going to come earlier, that might be okay. But I don't know that that's necessary. Would you do another pizza party? When have I done a pizza party? I want to do a pizza party at the New York Stock Exchange. Who here is going to come to the New York Stock Exchange? We might have to ask you to fill out a form, by the way. I haven't figured that out yet. 4 days till sponsored again, Keck W. So KEK, what's Keck? Because that's what the Alliance sees when Horde says LOL. And we see Burr, B-U-R, when you say LOL. I don't know what the W is. I think that was you fat fingering a W. Although the W is not even close to the K, so I don't know how you pulled that one up. 4 days until you're sponsored again. No. You had pizza during the elections. Oh! Sorry. Yes, I did. I did have pizza. Any remote position soon? Sadly, no, Max. I mean, I got your email. Thank you for that. I signed up to come to NYC. Sweet. Do I have to be a course member to come? No, you don't have to be a course member to come to the outside. If you want to come inside. Who's this random number? Hello, random number. Hello? Oh, they hung up. Come on, man. I wanted to have a conversation. Last time you streamed video games, Elon and Vlad went on call together. Dude, that's right, for Call of Duty. Wow, you've been here for a while. Thank you. Oh, blockchain is here to stay. Yeah, I think blockchain is great. Again, I think it's a utility. I don't think you know, that the coins are necessarily valuable. So you're pro-business journalists. Yeah, okay. But overall, most just copy what they heard and suck. If you can't trust most of them, you can't trust any of them. All right. Yeah. Who's getting listed on the NYSE? Well, I guess you'll have to find out. Meet Kevin emotes. They have them in Discord. You guys, you know, you could join Discord for free and you could tag me and stuff, right? Let's go to metkevin.com/chat. 20. Yeah. So I do want to say thanks for brushing off the question I was asking if you tried it and thoughts. I don't remember what your question was. And I also get distracted. Very interesting. Yeah. Did I have a Thanksgiving dinner? No. FSD. Oh, I think the wide release is smart, man. I mean, this is exactly how you get as like 10x the data possible. And you're also probably going to, get, I think you're going to get a lot more enthusiasm from people wanting to buy Teslas now. I was on a Royal Caribbean cruise. I think the mainstream media should villainize Sam Bankman-Fried. But you know what's funny is you look at, like, I watched Bloomberg, and on Bloomberg, they're like, we don't support, crypto channels or whatever. And then it immediately cuts to a crypto.com ad. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. See, lots of spam calling me now. Yo. See, second one in a row. I shouldn't have dialed that WhatsApp number. I'm getting ripped off over here. I was on the Wonder of the Seas. Yeah. In the future, we'll have an app for House Hack, especially since we want to license the Wedge Finder in the future. But that's in the future. Kevin O'Leary it seemed like he was a fan of what we're doing with House Hack. Google Pixel phone? You mean like this? This is Meat Pixel. Look at that. Oh yeah, tech reviews with Kevin, baby. Da 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 da. Jim Cramer's calling. Dude, I would love to meet Jim Cramer. I'll be on the stock exchange. Mark your calendar tentatively. I should be on the floor of the stock exchange the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. And then we ring the bell the 9th, which is really cool because I should be able to film from the floor of the stock exchange, which I think would be really cool. We are maybe when like next summer, I was thinking about doing like a course member cruise or like, you know, maybe even like I don't know if I would want to like, I don't know, it might be public, but just basically like, this is the cruise ship we're going on. Like, you know, book a ticket if you want. How'd you get invited? You'll find out next week, baby. Yeah. All right. I got to clean up the house now. Why I closed Meet Kevin Tech. You know, because I think I'm just going to post everything on this channel. I think it just makes more sense for me to put everything on this channel. House Hack is not going public. There's no way House Hack's going public. It's not House Hack. And we ain't spacking either. No, it's not House Hack. It's a different thing. Yeah. Yeah, there'll be a market open live tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Well, happy Thanksgiving. What if Elon wanted to buy House Hack? I don't know why he would. I mean, all we have is like cash. All right. I gotta go. How long did okay, this is the last one. How long did it take me to study for my Series 65 license? Hold on. If I was on the same cruise ship with Kevin, I would totally fangirl out. Oh, that's awesome. Love your content. Thank you for that. It took me a week to study for my Series 65. Now, that's not fair. That is not a reasonable expectation for other people. I am really good at taking tests, and I have an extreme amount of finance background. So I feel like that was kind of cheating. But I thought my test was on, I thought it was on September 13th. And then it was like August 30th. And I'm like, let me double check my test date. And I look, and it wasn't on the 13th. It was actually on the 3rd. So I had roughly a week. And I'm like, I guess I ain't sleeping this week. So I'm just like, yeet. But I nailed that test. I would say they don't tell you what your score is, but I probably scored between an 86 and a 94. And with a week of study, 86 to 94, that's pretty damn good. They don't tell you what your score is when you pass. They only tell you your score if you failed. You need like a 72 or whatever to pass. So long-term rentals by getting your real estate license. I actually don't think you need to get your real estate license. If you're just trying to buy yourself, I think you should only get your real estate license if you're representing other clients. But anyway, enjoy your Black Friday tomorrow, folks. Enjoy our coffee. I don't have any coffee here. Someone's 17 and has been watching since they were 14. That's freaking awesome. When are you getting your law degree? Oh, man. Yeah, I'd be down to get my CFA in the future. I think I know a decent amount of that, but boy, that would take longer than a week to study for. That would probably take me a hardcore month. Oh, here comes COVID. I gotta go play Rust now. I mean, I gotta go clean the house now. I mean, I gotta go